Before we get into the video, I just want to show you this. Perfect opportunity for this, because, I haven't showed this yet. But I've got the poster for Here's Negan. Or not Here's Negan, but like a Negan poster. It is what it is. A lot of Walking Dead stuff, a lot of Star Wars stuff. But he's pointing the bat right at me. Shit. How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to the Season 10 finale of The Walking Dead. This episode is titled Here's Negan. His origin story. Now, last episode, Daryl had to fix a bike, and Carol tried to cook some food. Yeah. That's it. I mean, other than the vat was involved, and dog was involved, and Jerry was in there too. I didn't like the episode. I think a majority of people didn't. I think it's like the lowest rated episode of the whole show now, which I'm not surprised. Genuinely nothing happened. I know people are saying, but it's a COVID episode, but it's at the same time, these episodes don't even need to exist. It's cool getting these character moments. At the same time, they don't need to exist. You know what you could have done and would have made it 10 times better? 6 episodes of Here's Negan. It's like the Fly episode of The Walking Dead, but even then I think the Fly episode was better. The Fly episode has some similar, symbolic stuff in there that's really interesting. Like some of the colours they use in the episode adds to the characters a lot. They do that throughout the whole of Breaking Bad. Like a colour associates with that character. It's really cool. The Fly episode really demonstrates that, I think. It's the weakest episode because I think they were low on budget for that episode or something like that. And I feel like that's what they did with last episode of this show. It feels like that's what they've done with most of these episodes. From what I've heard about Here's Negan, it seemed like it might have the budget behind it. So it seems like all the budget went to this episode. I haven't seen much from Here's Negan. All I've seen is that original Season 10C trailer that came out that I reacted to, where Negan pointed the gun and he was walking through a bar, it looked like, and then there was also another shot with him had a bag over his head, so maybe he got caught in that bar and then he comes back later and kills someone. I do know that Lucille is alive in the apocalypse, which isn't the case in the comics, and that'll be cool to kind of compare it to the comics and see how different the origin story is. Because as a whole, I don't think this is going to be a full Negan origin. I think this is going to set up a bigger origin. This is going to be mainly just focused on Negan. We're going to see how he got the scarf, maybe, how he got the bat, and how he got the leather jacket. And then maybe his first kill and maybe how he became a leader or something like that. I could see that happening. But I don't think we'll see Simon, sadly. I'd love to see Stephen Ogg back. Maybe that could... hopefully this episode ends in a way that sets up another backstory episode or another spin-off maybe for the Saviors. I think that would be very cool. What would you call it though? Origins of the Saviors or something? I don't know what you'd call it. Maybe it could be in Tales of the Walking Dead. A short anthology series about the Saviors. I'd love it because I know I've already got it pictured in my head how they could end that. Just with Negan stepping out the RV would be a great ending. Just ties it together perfectly. Lucille will be appearing in this episode, played by Hilarie Burton, who is Jeffrey D. Morgan's wife, which I think is going to be very cool because there's going to be a lot of chemistry there. And maybe, could we get some F-bombs in here? I'm hoping. And we've also got Present Negan, because from the trailer it looks like he's in Leah's cabin, and he's hallucinating and seeing his bad self with the leather jacket and the bat and everything. So we'll see what that means, what happens with that. But yeah, that seems to pretty much sum it up. The only thing we could really do is compare it to the comics after the episode, because as a whole I do prefer TV Negan over comic Negan. There's reasons why, I'll probably explain it after the episode, but yeah. I don't know why I keep dual-allying about. This is probably going to be the best episode of 10C or the entire show. So yeah, let's get right into it.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
That's the song. That's the exact song Carl sang, right? Oh my God, Barbara had a line. Holy shit, she's been around since season 5?
Lay low Negan for a bit, but...
Lay low Negan.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Lee's cabin? That doesn't look the same. Leather jacket's there. I wonder if he's gonna throw the leather jacket aside and then embrace his new life or whatever.
Just isn't gonna happen. It's not possible.
They tried to banish him?
It's not what I promised.
Or is this more of a Carol seizing the reins kind of situation?
Oh, that smile says it's Carol seizing the reins. Yeah, I don't think they'd banish... Oh, well, we're going straight into it, that's it. Yeah, I don't think they'd banish him without putting him up forward. That doesn't make sense. Without Daryl or anything, Carol's the only one that said he got banished. I don't think he got banished. It's definitely Carol there. That's fake, there he is! Nah, and he's gone. He's dead. Probably going to be the last time I say that until, season 11. God damn it. Ooh. shot.
Let me in.
Oh, they played his theme! Ah!
I know that nobody likes and I told you so.
There he is.
I say,
Season 6 Negan. Yo, they've done a great job making him look like old Negan. Lucille's back. I mean, I don't think it's actually there.
you are nothing without her.
Oh my god! I wonder if that's how it always plays. Wait, what? The season 8 finale? Vic? Like where he was defeated? Holy shit! Oh, that's a green screen.
Carl said it doesn't have to be.
Oh, Vic! Yeah, Vic! I mean, it's old footage, but it's there, it's Vic. He's there. Wait, is he gonna find Lucille?
Negan. We don't have it.
It's still out there.
Still out there.
What? I didn't expect this. Oh, the glass, it fell. Did they bury it? Dude, that's insane. I can't believe they've gone back to like the season 8 finale. Because this is where Negan died in a way, you know? I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna go back and forth and yeah, time lapse. For some reason, them like dig sites look like CG. That Walker took his time. What? The original. Not fucking Brandon's that wasn't even used. Barely used. But that's been buried for like what? 7 years, hasn't it? It's the original. That's gonna break. Oh no. 12 years earlier. 12 years earlier. Volx Vipers? Oh shit.
Can't imagine what you must be going through right now. God.
I told you they move
They
around.
were never there.
Surprised they've cut like straight to this. Like he got captured by some bikers.
I'm gonna pour it down the toilet and make you watch.
Fucking kill him, Negan.
I don't know where, but that is where that came from. I've been tracking him for weeks.
I'm already loving this episode. Oh, we're going back
I
further.
don't know.
2 or 3 days. It's a flashback of a flashback. What's up with him? Reminds me of like the Morgan episode where that effect.
No, don't.
What? What the fuck? What? I wasn't expecting that. She knew Negan back at the beginning. Did she hit him over the head with a bat? That would have been fun. I think she did actually.
I'm Franklin.
Well, we've not seen him before, so he probably dies.
No problems.
Trying to rob a bunch of doctors with an empty gun.
Thor was a doctor?
You're a doctor?
I'm a high school gym teacher.
Hey.
Did something go wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, another flashback. We're gonna flashback after flashback after another flashback. What the fuck? 6 weeks earlier. Jesus. Hey, there she is.
We're gonna have to kill it.
Right, I turn the generator off for a little bit and they lose interest.
So when did she get cancer then? How early before the outbreak? I love just the casual wear that Negan has.
This book sucks, it's killing me. I can't do it.
We gotta take care of it.
This is like his first kill, maybe? This has to be his first kill. The way he's like... Yeah. Oh no! I mean, we know, there's no tension here. I know he survives, but... Oh! No, wait, he's still not dead. Jesus. Lucille, like...
You alright?
Turn the generator back on. I'm watching a movie.
She's fucking badass, holy shit. She just walked out there with that and just shot a walker. Oh no. I'm gonna see Glenn die again? So when's this? Is this... Like, because there's about 15 flashbacks here. Oh, it's siphoning gas. Yeah, I didn't get he needs gas for the generator, right? I'm in it. I'm in. They've pulled me in.
I found someone's stash.
Oh, wow.
Well, generator needs gas. But the bright side is there is nothing here that anybody wants.
We need to move. We need other people.
It's just too dangerous out there.
Hmm.
And then I will put
Oh shit! She's wearing a half moon thing. Didn't want to interrupt the scene there. It's good dialogue, but half moon shit.
so beautiful.
To me, can't you see?
Can't you see? Hang on me.
This is kind of fucking sad. Holy shit. Yo, don't.
Me.
Hipster Negan. Let's get a spin off of that. That fucking hair. This better not get me, dude. If I tear up in this episode.
Not like killing a person, babe. Can't let it keep bothering you.
I'm just worried that I'm gonna get used to it.
If I had known dog food tastes like this, I would have been eating that shit all along.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's how he gets a leather jacket.
Holy shit.
That means so much more than what they did in the comics. He just found it in the comics.
I don't deserve anything from you.
Oh, yeah, because he cheated on her.
Because I could always see the man you are right now.
No way.
Yeah.
I got that for you. No.
Well, you gotta go to work. Oh.
Spoke the part.
Do you feel okay?
The chemistry, instantly you can see it, because I mean they're a real life couple. Fridge stopped working. Is that what happened? The generator stopped working and the fridge wasn't free, or the freezer wasn't freezing anymore.
Negan? I said stop! I have something to tell you.
What? 7 months? What the fuck? Burn. Where's Iron Man? Is he playing a game? Who the fuck's he shit talking? Is he playing Modern Warfare 2? He's playing Gears of War! he's Noob Master 69.
$600 on this Happy Days bullshit.
600 quid for that. Or $600 for that. I'm glad we're getting like even more. Like we're getting like pre-apocalypse. I'm loving it.
You know how the doctors can be. They have you sit around for 3 hours with your ass hanging out, and then they tell you everything's fine.
That's not gonna happen. Yep. I'm glad like they're focusing on Lucille there more than Negan.
He should be there.
Oh, he's cheating on her. You motherfucking Negan. What an asshole. Every time. Nothing out like the use of music here. What's she gonna do? She's gonna shoot him? I mean, it's a reasonable response, I guess.
I've got cancer.
Put up with her. I never saw her or even talked to her again. And why are you telling me this now?
Because she's dying.
None of you really want to help me?
Stay
Just
with her.
stay.
Yeah.
Stay.
No, he's gonna get caught by the bikers and he's gonna get back and she'll be dead.
We have made it this far, so we are gonna see this through.
God damn it. She's gonna die by the time he gets back. And then he's gonna go back to the bikers and probably kill them or some shit and then take over. He's been gone for 6 weeks.
Daughter went out to the warehouse to see if we have what you need.
Oh, Laura's his daughter? Oh, he gets the bat from Laura. Laura gives him the bat.
This is the bat you hit me with? You pack a wallop.
Enough. First, he wouldn't talk. Now,
But
I'm begging you to shut up. The story time is over, bitch. Yeah.
she's just gonna kill him.
Bring me my map.
I like how like his hoodies and like kind of the scarf.
Security is light. It is a guy and his daughter.
Okay, Laura is his daughter.
There could be a couple others, and they have no guns.
So did they kill or the caravan or whatever? Laura's the only one left. She's gonna be dead. I guarantee she's gonna be dead. He's been gone for 6 weeks.
Real?
Please don't leave me like this. Oh. And then we know he doesn't kill her. Jesus Christ. Fuck off. Fuck me. That fucking got me. Holy shit. This is gonna be copyrighted, goddammit. There it is. Back the barbed wire. Wrap it around the end, that one little strand at the end. Before he said he didn't put it down, did he just burn the house? Great. It's a great shot, but it's depressing scene. I thought he didn't put it down. Oof. Didn't he say in season 8 that he couldn't put it down? Just fucking depressing. But it's like, kind of, I don't know. I was gonna say beautiful in a way, but I mean, it isn't.
I did not get much sleep.
I like how it's like a first person shot too, similar to one Negan. Yes! Oh, that's his first. Oh, fucking shot! I want to see it. Fuck him up. Hell yeah, his music's coming in. Franklin's gonna die, dude. Because I mean, we don't see him in season 7 and 8. Gonna like wrap the rope around his neck or something. That's Negan. Yo, don't fuck with him. Oh no, they're playing his music. He's gonna bash his head in.
Here we are again.
Yo, that switch.
Bad news is, I got some stuff to get off my chest this time as well. This time you best hope I never stop talking, because when I do, something very terrible is gonna happen to you. You know, I never killed a man before tonight.
And he killed multiple.
And I go over and I tell him that he owes me 50 cents.
The way this is shot
$1.
just reminds me of the season 6 finale.
And I play her. Needless to say, the school is
Not so happy.
thrilled.
Yeah.
Seeing red was a bad thing then. I was a bad man.
Now?
Then. Now, when I see
Yo, they're
red,
building up to it, similar to the season 6 finale. It's the same music. It's the same music, or the same, like... Oh, that was fucking sick. I kind of wish it's gonna break. No, it didn't break. Or the barbed wire came loose or something. Did it break? Oh.
I couldn't face the pain of losing you, so I ran away. I'm sorry that you went out like that. I am sorry that I named a stupid baseball bat after you.
Fuck me.
I hope that you found someone in the afterlife and you are screwing your brains out.
What the fuck?
Fair is fair.
Goodbye, Lucille. It's twice. That's it. Gone further. That story arc is done. He's just walking straight back into Alexandria. Not a care in the world. Oh. Oh, that was it.
Bring back my stuff.
Yeah, I'll ask Gabriel.
Yo. What's this
If you
music?
stay here, she will kill you.
Let her try. Oh, he's a fucking badass dude. I love him. Holy fuck. That's hands down like one of the best episodes of the show. Like, I mean, you could say the season 10, but I don't know, something about the episode just, I really love. Maybe it's just Negan, but that's like the first, in terms of reaction, like that's the first episode that actually made me tear up a little bit, other than like maybe the Vic episode, but that was just a slight bit. That was twice. And that's because of JDM's performance. Like, that got me. I felt it, you know? I wonder what this means for Negan going forward now, because this never happened in the comics, so I'm so interested to see what they're going to do with it. That little smile they give Maggie at the end there was fucking... Oh, it's like classic Negan just came back. Like, he just fully embraced that version of himself. I mean, I was kind of right about him, like, putting on an act. Like, he wasn't always like that. We need a Here's Negan spin-off. Like, we need an actual, like, full spin-off. That sets it up so perfectly. What beautiful, like, I mean, I was going to say it was, like, a beautiful episode, but at the same time, it's kind of not. I'm really glad they kind of focused more on, like, Lucille. Like, in the flashbacks a bit. Rather than Negan. Like, pre-apocalypse, they focused on... I love how Negan was a gamer, too. That's fucking hilarious. Playing Gears of War. Also, Laura being, like, the one who gave him the bat. That's so interesting to me. Because I think in the comics, I think he just found the bat out in, like, the wilderness somewhere, didn't he? Might have to read the comic again after that. But, I mean, there's probably, like, comic panels on it on Google. Like, I can't be asked, like, finding the comic. I think he just found the bat, like, in a barn somewhere, maybe. I don't know where he found it in the comics. I can't remember. Because I search Here's Negan now and it comes up with fucking the show. But I know he finds, like, the leather jacket in like, a gas station or a store or something like that in the comics. In the show, it has more meaning to him because it's, you know, Lucille gives it him. I'm surprised. I wonder if he's going to wear the leather jacket in season 11. But yeah, as a finale, it doesn't set up the next storyline, but it definitely sets up Negan going forward, which kind of scares me a little bit because in the comics, he wasn't involved in the Commonwealth storyline at all. So now they've got a reason to be like, okay, Negan wasn't involved with the Commonwealth storyline in the comics, so we make him involved, and then we give him a storyline that ends up... You know, if you've read the comics, you might know what happens. And I've been theorising that for ages, because it just makes sense that they do that. I mean, I'd do that. As a writer, I'd do that. Because I think it's a perfect opportunity. There's so many good stuff you could do with that. Franklin, like, he's not around in season 7 or 8. And obviously, you know, he is Laura's dad. Which I thought they would just whip together. I thought they would just, you know, in the same camp together. But no, Laura is his daughter. I don't know, like, what that means in terms of, like, flashback stuff. Because if we get more backstory, eventually he's going to die, right? Because he's not in season 7 or 8. And I hope they do, because they kind of set it up a little bit. There's no Dwight, there's no Simon. I'm so surprised Laura's, like, the one, like, met Negan at the beginning. That's so cool. That's good for, like, Lindsay, right? That's her name. Because she kind of... Even though the death was funny as fuck, like, not funny, but you know what I mean? Like, it was just so quick. Like, Beta just picked her up and hit her back off the bars, and I think, didn't he, like, smash her head in or something like that? That was it, right? And no one cared about her death in terms of, like, the characters and stuff. But I'm glad they brought her back here. They brought her back twice now in like flashbacks or like hallucination scenes, right? After she died. You had the Michonne episode where she came back, and now we've got the Here's Negan episode. I think they did a great job on the makeup for both Hilarie and Jeffrey D. Morgan, because they look so much like Lucille. I mean, you don't really have to make her look younger anyway, because she's not like in present day. But Negan's makeup, because I've got a poster of him up here, and I kept looking up at that just to see how he looked in season 6, and it's pretty fucking accurate when he hallucinates himself, like his darker self, his Negan self. And it's pretty accurate. The hair was a little bit different because it's kind of got like the slick, but it's pretty accurate in terms of like the beard and stuff. So I'm hoping AMC just when this episode airs, please announce like a Negan spin-off, just a 6-episode miniseries about the Savior's backstory leading up to him coming out of that RV. I need it in my life. I love that scene with the Vipers, with him coming in, before he hits the lead biker over the head. That music that builds up is that same exact like music tone or whatever it's called, like the instrument that plays before he hits Abraham. Like when it's like the first person, he goes, "Anybody moves, anybody says anything." Like, that's the exact same music. In the season 6 finale, it doesn't play in the season 7 premiere, but that's the exact same music. I know that music off by heart. I've watched that episode so many times. That was it. And then he played his little bit of his theme, like the kind of like biker theme, like the dun dun, and like the I don't know how you do it, but I'll play it maybe. I don't know why I got so hyped about seeing Vic, just old footage of Vic. It's old footage, but it's Vic. We haven't seen him for ages. I just want to see Vic again. But I'm so glad they revisited the tree. I still don't like that finale in terms of... I just thought the speech from Vic was kind of piss poor. I expected more like to get Negan breaking down over than just saying Carl would have wanted it, and then Negan's just on verge of tears. Like, there could have been a better speech there from Vic to Negan. And then Negan's like, "You're right," similar to the comics. I think the comics did that speech a little bit better. But the reasoning Vic saves Negan makes more sense in the show. However, Vic isn't even in the show anymore, so it's like... I don't think Maggie's going to kill him. If she does, I'll be pissed. Because after that episode, you can't kill Negan. You just can't. It's like a new era for Negan in a way. Like, his character arc is pretty much done. Him burning Lucille. Like, that's kind of fucked up, though, because he actually did that to Lucille. Well, it wasn't Lucille because she was a walker, but... burned her twice. It's kind of a dark thought for me there, but... I had a feeling it'd break, though. It was buried for a while, and wood usually isn't that good, especially if it's like stayed out in the open with rain and stuff. It's gonna break. Kind of sucks that he found it after Beta. It would have been great to see it break with Beta. I want to watch that episode again. David Leslie Johnson, you did a great job with the backstory here. I'm glad they kind of tied it in more to the season 8 stuff, with like Negan saying he screwed around on Lucille, and they kind of tied that in a little bit. He did cheat on her, but the thing that didn't make sense, he said he never put her down. Maybe in season 11 he could go back to his home and then maybe bury her. I think that could be a perfect opportunity. Like, when they end the show, that could be a perfect opportunity for the spin-off. After the show, like, he buries Lucille after that. Like, he goes back home and buries her. Does it justify Negan being the way he does in season 6 and 7? No. Actually, I mean, we still could get justification for it, because we haven't seen the full side of his story yet. We've just seen, like, the origin of, like, how he became Negan. How he became the bat-wielding, leather jacket-wearing arsehole. That's the origin of him, right? But we haven't seen, like, the origin of the Saviors, how he reacted to the Saviors getting slaughtered. I want to see more character stuff from Negan in terms of, like, what built towards him killing Glenn and Abraham. I still think it's justified. I don't care what anyone says, it's justified. Because... they killed how many of his people? 30, 40? Sure, they did some fucked up things, but like I've said before, like, he can't control everyone. It's like Negan literally has nothing left to lose now, so he's not afraid of Maggie. Honestly, though, the way he came back into Alexandria was fucking phenomenal. Like, he just walks back in, smile on his face, just turns to Maggie, and then just keeps walking and smiles. I fucking love him. They can kill him off, but... it has to be towards the end, like the last couple of episodes. They can't kill him off in like the 5th episode. It'd be ridiculous. It's like he legit just made like peace with himself in that ending when he burnt Lucille. I already know some like people who've always complained about the Negan in season 9 and 10 are going to be happy about this. Like, Negan's back in a way. It really is like a split personality. A part of me thinks that. Because the beginning of the episode when he's like by the fireplace and then he turns and then he sees like his old self. It's like he's got a split personality. And that has so much more to it, I think. He's got a split personality. And then he's fully embraced that personality. When Maggie first kind of came back, he kind of smiled when she came back. He was kind of he did a little smirk when she came back. He went, "Hi, Maggie." And kind of had a little smirk in episode 17. Obviously, like, if you were Maggie there, you'd be pissed. Yeah, I think, like, the smirk just basically means him just, bring it on. Because, I mean, but, like, the end of the episode is pretty much he has nothing else left to lose. But it's not to say that he's a villain, you know? I've done all these things for you people, and the way you've punished me and everything, I'm fed up of it. Like, just let me, if you want to try and kill me, bring it on. You know, that's literally what he's saying in that little smirk. We're all Negan. I wonder how that comes into play. Like, where they all say, we're Negan, we're all Negan. Guaranteed people are saying, like, you know, he should be smiling and fucking kill him, like, he's not learned his lesson. Dude, he's done more for the community in the past season than Maggie has done in 5 years. The fuck has Maggie done? Other than just stand there, like, looking at Negan like that. Look at Daryl like that. That was the reason Glenn's dead. I mean, it's true. Like, guarantee Negan wouldn't have killed Glenn. You killed all of his people in their sleep. Learn. He killed 2 of you. Technically 1. The second one was because of Daryl. Just learn. I'm sure there's no justifying, like, him smiling and him, like, you know, laughing about killing them, but at that point, why would he not smile? Like, these are the people that killed his people in their sleep. At the same time, he still says, like, I'm sorry, I truly am. Like, that Negan before the outbreak comes back, but it's very briefly. Also, I'm kind of... is anyone else fed up about Cavill? Like, she's just doing, like, everything she needs to do to suit her own benefits. It's like, just fucking kill her off at this point. The writers don't even know what they're doing with her. She's just going around in circles for 5 to 6 seasons. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Hilarie, Burton, everyone involved in that episode, hands down, you've just delivered like one of the best episodes of the entire show. While last week was the worst episode of the entire show, in my opinion, because I don't understand. Like, this is what I don't understand, how they go from last episode to this episode. There's been the problem with the show for so many years now. It's like they're so inconsistent with the writing. I know it's different writers, but come on. Doesn't this just tell you shit? Like, I care more about Negan than any of the other characters on the show. I'm more interested, like, I'm like, oh, Commonwealth, let's get to Commonwealth. I want to see that storyline. But I still think these 6 episodes should have been a Negan backstory season. Fuck Cowell and Dowell looking, like, trying to fix a bike and chase a vat around. Like, we don't need that, you know? We don't need Princess. It helps with her character, but we don't need a whole episode about her, you know, hallucinating and going through these mental issues and split personalities in a train car for a whole episode. We don't need that, you know. Like, the three episodes in Tennessee that I like is 17, 19, and this episode. And this episode is the best one. And I'd say this is probably my favourite of the whole show. I'm definitely watching this again. I think in the comics, in the Here's Negan comics, it ends with him saying... Does it end with him saying, Here's Negan? Here's Negan ends with him saying, Here's Negan. It's kind of cheesy. Then that's it. I'm curious, when did he find the bat? Where did he find it? I've got the comic up here. Like a digital version of it. Like, where did he find it? Okay, so he just found it in a field with a bunch of other... See? Like, in the show, like, most of the things that get found actually have more meaning compared to the comics. In the comics, he just finds them. In the show, like, Laura, who we known as, like, a saviour throughout the seasons, gives him the bat. A part of me really wants to edit it together and just do the backstory leading into the finale. Hopefully, I really hope they announce, like, a spin-off. Maybe after this premieres. We need it. Just need like a full origin, because they can do it. I mean, especially like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, they can get away with making him look younger, because I mean he still looks fairly young, especially, you know, he's in like late 50s. He still looks young. He looks like he's in his like maybe late 30s to early 40s. He still looks young. They can get away with it. It's just better to do it now before he gets too old, because then they might not be able to pull it off. I mean, the show's ending next year, so maybe they can announce something that leads into a Negan spin-off. Or they could like just take Negan out the show and then do a spin-off and then bring him back towards the end. I wouldn't like that, though, personally. Fantastic fucking episode. I've said that like multiple times, but it is. Some of the shots were great. Like I said, the music was great. I'm surprised they didn't include the scarf. They kind of had like a little Easter egg, like a little tease towards the scarf, but they never used it. Also, I'm kind of a little bit annoyed we didn't actually get some brutal kills. Because I think it's justified. Because fucking parents were complaining about the deaths in season 7. Why are you letting your kids watch a show about zombies? Also, didn't he mention, like, at the end of the episode they were talking about, like, a military base? Military again? Is this going to tie to the Reapers in, like, the season 11 premiere? What we know is that season 11 premieres in summer, and it will be, like, a 2-part premiere, so I'm curious if they're going to do, like, one half will be Commonwealth and the other half will be, like, what's going on in Alexandria and that, or maybe they'll just do a bit of both. When Negan started singing, "You are so beautiful," I thought he was going to say, "You are my sunshine." Like, I was like, no, fuck off. But I'm glad it was... it's kind of funny that, because I always sing that song. Great episode. Great finale. Leaving the best till last. Best episode of season 10 for me. Because it actually pulled me in. And it actually got... I mean, other episodes in season 10 got me hyped. And, like, excited about, like, some of the things that were going to happen. But I'm shocked sometimes. But this episode, like, got the emotions going. Like, I was silent for a lot of, like, the emotional scenes. Because it was getting to me, you know? You could probably see it if you look closely. But yeah, this fucking recording's going up to 2 hours, like, holy shit. But yeah, I will see you guys, Walking Dead fans, for Fear, which will be airing next week. And then after that, it'll be Walking Dead. Season 11 will probably start after that, which will be pretty exciting. We'll get to see Commonwealth, get to see more Negan. Yeah, and hopefully AMC announces a Negan spin-off, or Savior spin-off. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta and farewell. I'm Negan. We're all Negan.